Guys, it's finally happened. This does not happen to me very often, but I have had a online order for delivery fail. I bought $160 worth of groceries. Does this look like $160 worth of groceries to you? No, it doesn't. $91 worth of groceries. I've just organized my refund, has not shown up. Normally I'd be like, cool, fine, doesn't matter. People make mistakes. Things happen. However, today is my only day that I can do cooking because I've got to go out tomorrow. I've got an appointment that's going to make me out of the house pretty much most of the day. And today was the day that I was going to do my food prep and also food prep for my son because I'm starting to cook meals for him again. I'm really annoyed. Luckily, it's really early in the day, so I might be able to organize a second delivery later tonight. But yeah, I'm annoyed, but I'm just going to move past it, soldier on, and hope that I can get something later this afternoon so I can get this done. Cat's meowing at me as well. So I'm just going to prep what I've got here the best I can and, yeah, just suck it up. But to be fair, this does not happen to me very often. So annoyed. But you can clearly see the fruit and veg showed up and some of my meat. But the meat doesn't help me because I don't have any garlic because I used up the last of the garlic. So I can't even make the pasta that I wanted to make. Anyway, I'll get back to you. I'll let you know what happened. Okay, you'll hear Mission Impossible going on in the background. So here's the update with the fridge. I'm going to try and do this nice and slow. So you can see that I have emptied out that one. We ate most of the veg. I've got rice cake and cheese left. And I think it's an edamame, which I'm going to try and eat today. That was found at the bottom of the freezer. I want to use it up. That's what's left of the cos. I did end up, what did I do with the cos? I think I just ended up throwing it in the bin because it was too slimy and it was raining, so I couldn't get it to the ducks. I pre-prepped some spring onions, some garlic, and some carrots for something. Red beans and rice. I'm making rice and beans today. I'll show you that in the slow cooker in a minute. So I've got my fresh new kimchi. I've got some seasoned shrimps to go in some of the dishes that I make to make it give it like a little fishy flavor and a bit of spice without using fish sauce because it does use a different flavor. Plus, if you sprinkle them on top of your bowl, I don't know if you're supposed to eat them that way, but if you put them on like bibimbap or some noodles and stuff, they're whole shrimp, but they're crunchy and salty and fishy and spicy. They're really delicious. They're very flavorful. I've got some plain cottage cheese left over. I've got some pre-prepped chopped up onions because I've used up all the onions. This isn't pre-cooked rice. I'm going to make me a low-fat version of some Chinese rice with that left over. I've got some pre-chopped up bacon because I'm going to be making a garlic bacon pasta for my son. I've got my cooked up red beans. There's about a pound of beans in there. So I'm going to add my smoked bacon broth that I'm making now with a ham hock to add to that, and then put some beans in there and some sausage that my husband got from Costco because he did a Costco run. I've got the last of chopped up veg in there. So this is a dish for my husband to take to work. It's got rock melon, some mandarins, and a bit of watermelon in there. I've got the last of the watermelon here, the last of the rock melon, watermelon for me, for a serve for me today. 2 chopped up zucchinis, which I'm going to make into something, I think maybe creamy veggie sauce, a zucchini sauce thing. The last serve of mushrooms. This is 100 grams of mushrooms. Potato. It's the last steamed potato I've got left up. I've got to try and use that. I might actually put that in with something and make, I don't know, soup or something. All the mashed potato got used up yesterday for lunch with some spinach and some pre-made meatballs that I had. This is the last of the breads. I've got minis, tortillas, the pasta sauce, which I have to use up this week because it won't be good after that, and some of the mini naans and mini pizzas. So I bought some more, but I'm going to freeze them just in case I run out. This is a pasta sauce that I made today. I used up the last of the fresh tomatoes, the last of the red onion, and some of that feta there that I bought, and just baked it in the oven, cooked it down, and then I added it to some pasta that I had cooked up. I made 4. So 2 are in the freezer and then 2 are fresh to be eaten this week for lunches or dinners. This is a big kilo thing of bacon that I pulled out of the freezer. I'm trying to use that up, hence why I've got a few things that are going to have bacon in it, like the fried rice, the carbonara, and I've been having it for breakfast. I'm like making little egg and bacon rolls with some red onion and some spinach in it for breakfast. I had it for dinner last night too because it was actually really delicious. And I've told my husband, please cook up the bacon and use it because we've got only a week or two to use this up before bacon's no good. This is some beetroot because husband's been having a lot of salad sandwiches. So I told him crack open a beetroot. It's delicious with some ham or some chicken on a salad sandwich. Really nice. It's a very Australian thing to do. I guess it's like our version of putting pickles on a sandwich because they're very vinegary and sweet, but beetroot on a sandwich is so good. I know probably people will disagree, but it's really, really good. The last of the cheese, we still haven't run out of that last cheese, but I've got a fresh one at the back ready to go. These are some sausages the husband bought at the shops. He said they are so good. So I'm actually going to take one of those, chop it up and pop it in with the red beans and make it like a Cuban style red beans. Please don't at me, Latin people. I don't know, but I looked at a bunch of recipes and they've all got like a spicy sausage, but my son doesn't like spicy sausages. So I'm just going to use that because it looks really flavorful. I know. The movie's going off in the background. Very dramatic. Cat food. I had to go and buy some more almond milk because I did run out. Bread, mayo. I'm slowly working my way through the sour cream and the cream cheese. I had to buy some a lactose-free cream for the pasta that I'm making for my son because he prefers to use lactose because he gets a bit of an upset tummy sometimes. I've got a little bit of ham left. Still haven't cracked that. I am going to crack that to just flavor the pasta a little bit. My son won't know. He can take a little bit of cheese, but he just prefers to use lactose-free. I've got to use some of this far up and some of these, so I might have to try and figure out what I'm going to do with those later in the week. Got some mozzarella. It's running low. It's starting to get... I'm using it down. We don't eat a lot of cheese in this house. We're not real cheese lovers. We don't really add a lot. It's more sliced cheese for my husband more than anything. But that's the state of the fridge. That's the state of the fridge at the minute, and it will soon be filled up with prepped food. Na 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 na. So here's what I've got going on as far as like making meals up for the week to send over to my son and to free some for my husband. So I've made, this has a broth in there. It's got some ham bones. It's not very meaty. It's just more for the smoky flavor to make a smoky veggie broth. This is what I've already got the pre-prepped red beans. So then I add the red beans to this, fry up some sausage, add this to the broth, put the beans in there, and I've got some rice for the side. So that's going to be a dinner for them. It's not fully spicy, but it's very deep in flavor. I haven't made this exact dish before, but I've made something very similar. It was more like a Brazilian black bean where you use like a smoky bacon, a double smoked bacon and a ham hock. So that was really, really yummy. So I figured they'd probably enjoy something like this because, you know, who doesn't like smoked ham hock flavor? So there's that. And then last week I did say, is that too hot? Oh, it is too hot. Hang on. Oh, here's my tea towel. Okay, don't look at my manky tea towel. It's clean, it's just old. I'm making a veggie broth, so that's just simmering away. That'll be simmering away for another couple of hours. I'm going to let that simmer for a little while. My husband bought a Costco pizza. Don't worry, guys, I'm not eating it. I'm not interested in it. I don't like that flavor, but it's been cooked up. It's going to be sliced up and he'll take it to lunch with the fruit. Now I've just got to prep the veg. I have reordered the missing items from my grocery order and it should be here in like 2 hours or so. So I will do what I can with this, and then when the rest of the food comes, I'll be able to start actually cooking again. So it'll give me a chance to clean up because I have already been cooking this morning. So I've got a little bit of dishes to do because I like to clean and cook. I can't cook in mess, so I've got to clean up my space so it's fresh, and that's why I like prepping because then you just got to chuck everything in the pot and it's done, and it's so fast and it feels so effortless. And I can watch TV and bum around in between while things are cooking away. But anyway, I'll let you know how that goes. Guys, I am playing with the settings on my phone and I figured out how to get it higher quality and a better framing. Woohoo! Okay, I just have to change the aspect, but we're working on it. So this is part 2. So this is some of the groceries that should have been sent to me in the first place. Ignore everything in the background here because that's not part of the shop. So this is just what's arrived. More onions, pizza bases. I had to get another red onion. The garlic that I need for the pastas here. The cucumbers for snacks, chopped up. I want to make like a cucumber salad with some onion, some sesame oil, bit of vinegar, salt, pepper, just yummy. More Solentos, tomatoes, oranges, bananas, cos lettuce, spinach. 2 more. I did get a really big red capsicum, but I've already sliced that up and I'm roasting some right now with some onion, the zucchini that I chopped up, and a little bit of, I'll put something else in there. I think it was onion or something else is in there, and they're just roasting. And I'm also roasting the cauliflower and the broccoli as we speak, and I've chopped up some of the broccoli to be fresh and it's steamed for later in the week. Carrots, more chips for the husband because he did eat the ones that last week. I didn't buy any last week. He ate what was left in the cupboard. Now we're empty. I bought these instead of chips this week because I find that I can get more in a serve. So like I get more bites per serve, plus these are flavored ones, so it's kind of like a chip, and I really like the flavor of a rice cracker. So, and I can put them in with my hummus dips and my whole veggies to like make it like a little platter. Got some plain cottage cheese because I got my chive and onion cottage cheese in the original. Bought some more ham. You can freeze this, so if we need to, I can put it in the freezer because there's still some left over from last week. But husband's been eating a lot of salad sandwiches, so he needs the ham for those. I've got fettuccine and pasta because I'm making spaghetti, and fettuccine carbonara, lactose-free cream for my son, so they'll be made up into meals. These were supposed to be the light UHT Woolworths brand that we normally get, but they're obviously out at where they restock my from. So this is a substitution item, this one. It is just the Devondale brand, which is a brand I actually really like, and it's light. It's basically light, but it's not skim. So it's the same, but it's usually a more expensive brand, so it's fine. And I like the shape of the cartons because they fit better in the fridge. It's cookies because that's the cookies my husband likes, my oven baked chips that I like, cat food, and the 4 Pepsis. So it looks like I pretty much buy very, very similar things each week. But the thing is, I'll do a close up now. I very, very rarely make same meals every day and every week. Oh, that's super, super high HD. I'm just playing with the settings now. Ooh, that's normal view. That's so cool. I haven't ever played with my settings before, but that's pretty cool. So yeah, so this is the second part of my haul. So that's about $96 or $7 worth there. Whole veg, snacks, and of course we got the Pepsis because we ran out of Pepsi this week. We didn't actually have as much as I thought. I didn't do a very good inventory. But yeah, this is everything that came this week, and now I'm just finished. I can actually get crack-a-lacking and finish off the meals. Oh, the other thing I didn't mention is I buy these to stack because they stack well in the little freezers because they're like, you know, good size, and they're flat and they're low. These are reusable, microwavable, and dishwasher safe ones. So I will pack his meals into these, take them to his house. He will heat them up, wash them up, and return them to me so I can do the next batch. These were $3 for 5, and they are a 650 ml, so they are a good size for a meal. Rice, pasta, stir fries, bakes, pasta bakes. They fit a good serve size in there, and you get 5 in a pack, so it's very good value, and they are reusable ones. So that's what I like about them. They don't last as long as like proper Tupperware, but it's a cheap way to get a lot of units, and I need a lot of units because I need to fill up my freezer and then just take over a mix of different ones each week and then just take them over to him, just to help him save a little bit of money, and that's just how I support him a little bit. And he doesn't cook, so I'd rather make him some nutritious food than him go up to Woolworths and buy some crap stuff. This way I can help him and help him save some money, and I don't mind doing it because it's basically I just make extra meals of what we would normally be eating anyway. I don't really have to change his meals too much other than making the cream lactose free, and we can still eat that and it doesn't taste any different anyway, so it's totally fine. All right guys, so that is part 2. Hi guys, now I didn't end that footage very abruptly. My intention was to actually have all my meals laid out and film them, but something came up and I had to like pack everything away and it's all frozen. So I didn't actually get a chance to show you all the meals that I had prepped. I will do that in a future video, but I did have a thought, because I know that meal prep isn't for everyone. It doesn't work in all circumstances. What I was going to do is maybe do a video on the pros and the cons of meal prep and why I like to do it and why it works for me in my situation, but also what the traps of meal prep can be if you haven't already done it before, or if you've done it one way, maybe there are easier ways to do it so it does work for you. I'm going to go now because the husband's doing outside work and it's noisy. Okay, thanks for watching this video.